Hello everybody, and welcome to the third video in my Algebra 1 series. This is a very important video and is incredibly fundamental. It focuses on variables. What is a variable? A variable is a placeholder for a number and can be used in equations and formulas. Example 1. Let's say your friend will give you $5 for every game of Monopoly you win in a row. That means if you win 3 games in a row, you get $15, and if you win 4 games in a row, you get $20. You can just calculate it like this, or you could also make a formula. But for a formula, you need a variable. You can use a variable as a placeholder character for the amount of games you won. A variable is just a letter or a symbol. Let's use G for games won. The formula is 5 times G dollars for every game you win in a row. To find out how much money you would earn for a certain amount of games, all you need to do is substitute the G with the amount of games and then complete the multiplication. So if we did 7 games, it would then be 5 times 7, which is then $35. Example 2. Let's say you want to go bowling, and the price is $25 per hour, but also $10 of an entrance fee. So that means that if you bowl for 3 hours, you have to pay $85, and if you bowl for 4 hours, you have to pay $110. You can use a formula, but you need a variable. You can use a variable as a placeholder character for the amount of hours you go bowling. A variable is just a letter or a symbol. Let's use h for hours. The formula is 25 times h plus $10. To find out how much you would need to pay for a certain amount of hours, you would just need to swap the h out for the amount of hours and then complete the multiplication and addition. So if we bowled for 5 hours, it would be 25 times 5 plus $10, which is $135. Here are some fun but important facts about variables. The most commonly used variable is x. The second most commonly used variable is y. Because the most commonly used variable is x, instead of writing 3x5 to denote 3 times 5, you can write it as 3.5. To show the multiplication between a number and a variable, you just write out the number and the variable. Nothing else is needed. 3 times x is written out as 3x. But note that the number always goes first. To show the multiplication between two variables, you just write the variables next to each other. X times y is written out as xy. Example 3. You need to stay at a hotel, and it costs $70 per night plus an entrance fee of $25. That means that 3 nights is $235, and 4 nights is $305. You can make a formula, but you need a variable to do so. You can use a variable as a placeholder character for the amount of nights you stay. A variable is just a letter or a symbol. Let's use n for nights stayed. The formula is 70n plus $25 for n nights stayed. You can have a variable m for money paid. Now you can say that the money paid is equal to 70 times the nights stayed plus 25. 70n plus 25 equals m. Now, to find out how much money you have to pay for 3 nights, you can replace the n with 3. 70.3 plus 25 equals m. 70 times 3 plus 25 equals m. 235 equals m. Now you see that m equals 235. That is saying that the money you have to pay is $235. Practice questions. Write out the formula that describes the answer to the questions. Pause the video to do it. I'll reveal the answers in 3, 2, 1. Next video, we will focus on exponent rules. Thank you for watching.